Yo, it's your boy Just Styles, Big Homie Told Me Show, man. Listen, it's been a while since I sat down or even spoke with a legend, but I have the privilege and the honor to sit down right now with not only a movie legend, TV legend, also a viral legend, Orlando Brown. How you doing, bro?
Man, you know what it is because the Big Homie Told Me Show.
Come on. What you been up to? What you been up to, man, for real?
Oh, man, just staying out of trouble, man. You know, behind you see my piece. Not a lot of people are going to be mobile about what they want to know about me. But you came out to see where I'm at and you knew what I'm doing.
Man, you're polarizing for so many different reasons, man. Not only the movies, again, the things that you've done just from TV standpoint. A lot of people have these opinions about you, but talking to you, man, you're very intelligent, dog. What do you feel about people in, like, the perception they have of you?
Oh, darling, you're just so sweet. I just, you know, I choose to be unique in my own way. There's nothing cool and special about me other than my mother and my father.
Talk about that.
Talk about my mom and dad.
Yeah, you brought them up. So, I mean, you
okay. So they're very cool people, and I love them dearly, and I'm still here.
Straight up.
Yeah.
For me personally, when I go throughout my life, you know what I mean? I try to just, you know, stay in my lane, focus on what I'm doing and what I got going on.
All right.
But we watch TV and we see things.
Mm-hmm.
Before I knew you personally, I'm like, man, what's up with bro?
I'm not afraid of my bullshit.
Straight up.
Ooh, I love my bullshit.
Talk about it. Mm-hmm. You stand on what you be saying?
That people are really animals, and that people are really rapists, and that people are really like killing kids and doing shit.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, I stand on mine. You know, my main thing is it's not about me personally.
Mm-hmm.
It's about, like, you know what I'm saying, like what people do. And I mean, there's been a couple of ambushes you've seen,
right?
You know, things like that, bro. But my main thing is it's more about making sure that you realize that anytime you're speaking truth, it's gonna come with a price.
Talk about it.
Every interview ain't gonna go right. It depends on the intention of the interviewer.
To me, that kind of sounds like building relationships. For someone like you who's been in the game for so long, like, talk to me about the importance of relationships. You know what I'm saying?
You can't put yourself in a position to want an artist to do more work for you if you gonna fuck them over in the first deal. The first deal you do can't be a fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna be Dame Dash and Jay-Z. Everybody ain't gonna do that. Everybody ain't gonna be Jerry Heller and Dr. Dre. Eazy-E type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna get that. But if you actually stick to your script, and you know your talent is what you gonna make money off of, and you really, really gonna make your money off your talent, and your talent gonna make money off you, man, you good.
You're talented. You can sing, rap. You even got history doing that. Why haven't we seen more of you?
My booty hole, blood. My booty hole. I'm not giving no booty hole up. And everybody, it's not no Hollywood thing. It ain't no cool thing to be talking about. This is real shit. When you talk about people that give up sacrifices, bro, the main thing they give up is they booty hole. I ain't giving no booty hole up. You know what I'm saying? And I mean booty hole. You can't ask me what I mean by booty hole. These niggas
We get it. Yeah.
be giving up booty hole, bro. And that's what it is. You feel me? And you know, it's funny for people to think that, you know, people like, you know, okay. So if Lucifer is the person that comes to you in the form to tell you that he can give you whatever you want if you just give him you, that means that you know, you have to be able to give him you in order for you to make it do what it do. That means whatever you're trying to do, right? Okay. So that means that there's a duplicate for everybody you call famous.
What you mean by that?
Man,
you said that before.
man,
you said that in the past, but you know, when you say there's a duplicate, you know what I mean? Like, we hear nowadays where
you
they're
cannot
saying
come.
that, like,
you cannot come before the world without being before Lucifer. You cannot go that far without coming before Lucifer. This motherfucker called Lucifer. And then I met him and he's cool, but I just can't give him what he wants.
When you say you can't give him what he wants, you know,
My booty hole.
You being in that industry.
My booty hole.
You being in.
I'm not cloning the big guy.
Not clone. No clone.
No cloning the big guy.
Yeah. Being in that industry, are you saying, like, you know what I mean? Because what about the kid who's, like, you know, trying to be a star or a rapper or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, I know this may not be
no
for them,
booty
but
hole. No booty hole. If you can sing, you can sing. If they love you, they love you.
what about the independent route?
Man, I'm not finna take nobody and tell them that because they can sing, they're gonna suck my dick, or because they can sing, they gotta get taken from behind. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
To make no phone calls for somebody that's very talented, and that's what Quincy Jones did to Tevin Campbell.
Is it possible that each experience is different, wouldn't you say?
Nah, man. It's these parents that act like they can leave their kids in these rooms. Everybody ain't cool like that, bro. Everybody ain't cool like that. R. Kelly was cool. But do you really think that the man that said I could believe I could fly raped a whole bunch of kids? Some shit just don't make sense, man, to me.
You growing up in the Hollywood world, there's things you know that, of course, people who are not in the Hollywood world, you know, we don't know. So when you say these things, it's like, wow, like it hits. You know what I'm saying? Even if people may think that you're saying anything, you have to be aware of people not liking what you have to say.
Yeah, I've been saying that before we even started this conversation. And what I'm saying is everybody ain't gonna like me, but I know Kells. Like I know Diddy. Like I know Puff. These people want to be entertainers. Look at the difference and look at the sizes of the bodies. You could be ignorant, not you per se, but they could be ignorant. They could be ignorant.
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
You showed me and let me hear some music, and it was pretty good. It was good, like straight up. So you said you had kind of a deal. Is that right? Or you had some type of an
yeah, I had a conversation with Lucifer, and I'm not giving him what he wants, but he's taking everything from everybody. And the conversation went like, I know who I am, I know what I want, and you better give me what I want before it all ends. And he's like, I would rather it not end, and I'm cool with you. So I'll see. It's not no, okay, well, you're going to get everything you want and everything you say and everything. You know, people know I'm pretty much hitting the nail on the head, but the thing is, it ain't got nothing about that, Daddy-O.
Is that something that you seriously would pursue?
It's already done. I just think that me and my boy Aaron Christian, that's my partner with Youngstar Entertainment, if they leave him alone, stop playing with him, because they know he and I own the masters, then we'll be cool. They've been playing with our masters. They've been doing some stuff that's not fair.
Yeah.
And that's all I can tell you.
How important is for someone that's trying to come up to get into the entertainment game, like learning the actual business so that they can move forward? Say you make a hot song, you know, and it goes viral or whatnot. Now comes the business, how to close a deal,
the business,
how
you close a deal is like you see what's behind you. This is what I wake up to every day. And they like, oh, yo, he's this, he's that. I wake up to this every day. I go running, I do my thing, I'm building my thing, I'm doing my thing. My body is my daily project, and my health is my first wealth. You dig? And so my family makes sure that I am that person that can keep on going every single day. And when I wake up and I come down, and before I start my jog and I see my river behind me, you know, number one, I told you, you know, if I get mad, it depends on how it goes. You know, you don't own a river in a whole apartment complex and the river turns green and what? Black and all, like yeah, there's nothing but dead bodies in this river behind me. No. We talked about that. Yeah. There's nothing but bodies behind me. These are my bodies, though.
So you did say that earlier, and when you said it, I was like, "What do you mean? Like, you know, people are fishing. Doesn't mean that there can't be bodies in there or whatever. But, you know, like, what do you mean? Like, there's bodies? This kind of looks like it's
dead
like
bodies.
1 foot.
Everybody that's ever turned into somebody that I hated is a fish or a motherfucking or a dead body actually in the. And then when poop comes out of your body when you're dead, it turns into. Yeah, that's why the water is this color. Poop and pee-pee.
I like to be creative when it comes to just building a brand or just cultivating, just being around the right energy and stuff like that. How do you know, just the right kind of people to be around, to share your time, your energy with? Because mental health is a real thing. You know what I mean? So how do you kind of decide, like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you protect your mental health?
Before you go to anything like a Bad Boys production, you have to be assessed.
Talk about it.
I told you. They wouldn't have let me go if my paperwork wasn't agreeing. So there's no reason for there to be any confusion about where I'm at based off of what I post. See, the things that happen to me happen every day. Every day. And the demons that fuck with me, they only have the ability to do the same things over and over and over again. Whether you grow from that or you don't is up to you. That's how you're able to decipher or differentiate what's different from the next.
How important is social media to you? If not at all, like how
social media is a very key market to what you're trying to do as the person you are today. If you don't want to be the person that you are today and you just want to be quiet, you can change it to somebody else. I did a lot of work.
On your social media, on your, I noticed on your new Instagram account, you have a lot of photos and you have descriptions in those photos, of different actors, actresses, musicians. And your following isn't as big as it could be if people, knew that it was actually you.
Because I shake.
What makes you post that type of stuff? You know what I mean? Like, talk about that.
I shake. I have over 16 different Instagrams. I'm the troller. Your numbers mean nothing to me when I know that my following mean everything to you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? We just want to get on stage. We just want a movie. We just want something that we can all watch and be like, okay, if we're watching for an hour and a half, let's not make it an interview. Let's make it a movie. Bow Wow got a movie. Everybody got a movie. All my homies got a movie.
Yeah.
But they ain't Orlando Brown. They ain't in Major Pain. They wasn't in Family Matters. They wouldn't do, you know what I'm saying? Not like it matters, but it does kind of. You dig? So it's kind of like,
you can't forget the history.
Yeah, you can't forget the history, but don't be pissed at me because I know exactly what, it takes to be able to go over that threshold. But because of my mother and father and why I'm still alive and why I haven't been bent over any couches, that's up to God.
Why haven't you been in any movies as of late that we know of? Is that because you just... Because I'm sure people kind of pitch you things here and there.
Certain rooms that I just choose not to go into. When Jay-Z's talking to Kevin Hart, and you're really Kevin Hart and I'm Orlando Brown. It's like I can't go into those rooms. I'm not ready, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that. I don't have to. I don't feel like I have to go into certain rooms to feel capable enough to say that God blessed me, when I know that ain't by God. I ain't going into no room to do nothing in the dark and ain't gonna come out telling the world that God blessed me. That's a lie. It's a lie. I don't care what door you go into. I don't care what. It ain't making no sense to me. And in the name of all of our Father, why would you make it make sense? How can you make it make sense? Well, the money. If you think you could just have money and walk around our world and think that you could just splurge money and take our wives and dilly and dally about it with our children and that's just cool with you. You want to just roll around and, you know, your nice $3 million cars and you live in your $20 million houses and with one bit of an eye, when I blink and I say your name and all your soul, it's all gone. It makes no sense how you can tell me that you're supposed to be bent over a couch when I know the people behind the masks.
Have you ever been to these house parties?
Like, not the big ones. I'm not invited to the big ones. They know. I'm not invited to the big ones.
But you've been to some.
I've thrown some.
You've thrown some.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't have cameras in place and shit like that. Diddy had cameras in place and shit like that.
Diddy is being faced with a lot of allegations.
So?
A lot of things have been said. And
they did it on his bed.
What
it's
are
a 50-foot bed.
Because you've spoken about it before.
It's a 50-foot bed under the moonlight in his backyard. And he'd be like, I'm not going nowhere today. I'm staying in the bed all fucking day. I got Rihanna in the bed.
You said 50
Jay-Z in the bed. I got everybody in the motherfucking bed. I'm God, nigga. That's what he said. I'm fucking God, nigga. I'm in the bed. Ooh, I'm getting hit. That's what I'm saying, bro. This nigga, yeah, bro, yeah. And it's on camera with drones and shit. You niggas is lying to me.
They're allegations at this point. But
allegations,
there's a lot of things going around in the world. Do you think that?
Did the nigga get arrested? That shit is.
Do you think because do you think that it's because it happens to come down on a lot of black men?
Don't talk about Diddy if he ain't arrested. Is he arrested?
I say allegations.
All right, move on.
Yeah. You know, you mentioned like in the past, like Bow Wow, in situations like that. If you say that's your friend right now, how could you say that about your
his bomb pussy?
Yes.
Okay. How can I say that? If a trans man, you want to go there? If a trans man fucks me, has a baby by me, and is a bigamist, and is married as Jada Pinkett under Will Smith, and is married to Orlando Brown as Danielle Anglin Brown, you tell me what the fuck am I talking about, nigga?
You called him your friend.
He is my friend, but he still is the nigga that owns the motherfucking condo that I'm at right now. So what are you saying?
I'm saying that
he got burned pussy, yeah. I'm still hitting. Motherfucker. Okay. He just had my daughter. What you talking about? He just had my daughter. That's my business and his business. Because he's really Joseph Jackson. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? So I'm fucking my daddy. And it's his fault.
Are you thinking about creating any movies?
If he allows me. If he allows me with my big shit talking ass. If my daddy allows me.
If your daddy allows you. Because I'm sure you can get it done.
My life is weird, bro. I'm married to Lucifer. So I can't do anything, but he can be everybody. If I go cheat here, or if I do that, or if I do this, or think it's all possible, nothing is possible.
Look how it got us.
Yeah, look how I got you. Oh, shit. Nothing is possible without this motherfucker saying so.
It's interesting, you know, to think about some of the things that a lot of us have seen you like just go through and do over the years, you know what I mean? So it draws the attention, you know what I mean? Does that attention from others, that much attention, ever like really get to you where you feel like, shit, is this too much for me?
No, I just feel like they gotta stop raping kids, and they gotta stop kidnapping kids, and they gotta stop pimping people's wives, and they gotta stop pimping people's mamas and dads. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that serious. If somebody come to you and tell you, I gotta pimp your mama, but I gotta do it through you, that means I need you. That means you're gonna have to give up everybody you know, not just the person you trying to save. So you gotta be careful when you trade places with Lucifer. Lucifer is a cool person. Lucifer is not the problem. Your mind is the problem.
Talk about it.
The mind of the human being is the problem. You really want to get ahead of that person that did you wrong? You don't think that karma is going to get them? You really think that God doesn't have angels and you don't have angels assigned to you when you were coming out the cooch? It's just, you have to trust. It's called faith. Believe. Know that he is there.
Is there a God in the industry? Because it seems as if it's taken out of the industry, but is there a God in the industry?
The gods of the industry will tell you who they are. Rihanna said she was a god. Jay-Z said he was a god. Beyonce said she was a god. You know what I'm saying? They think their children are gods and some more shit. You have to be careful with what you play with. If you really are of that, okay, we'll see. And this is why I'm still alive. They're lying.
I think
all of heaven and all of hell is why I'm still alive, darling. Oh, angel face. This is why I'm still alive. All of heaven and all of hell. The angels in heaven and the angels in hell. This is why I'm still alive. Oh, darling. It's not because I'm just talking because I want to talk. It's not because I'm just smiling with a nice grill and the diamonds are real. It's not because I feel how I really feel. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's because I'm what I say I am. Not too many people are allowed to say that's what they are and feel that in different skin. They've killed me once and 2 and 3 and 5 times again. How many times did they kill you? Do you know who you really are? Are you really Farrakhan talking to me right now and no one knows you because you have different skin on? This is why people can't get to the problem of our nation. People hide without coming into creation. People hide without knowing why are you hiding? Why can you not be Farrakhan talking to your son? Why can't you just let me know? How can the whole nation of Islam not respect me as your son? Because you're my mother. How can I say that to a man? How can I do that? Well, I just said it. It depends on how you can take that and be prophetic.
These things that you say, some of it gets through to people, and some of it doesn't.
Well, your eyes look like Captain Jackson's in a man's body.
This guy. Listen.
So if you look up Captain Jackson, everybody watching, and you see the eyes of this man,
my man.
Can you blow my mind? Can you take my soul from me?
My man.
You
know, as
you didn't sing that song? You lying like a motherfucker, Tyler.
You know, we have to remember for ourselves,
yes, sir,
that we do have kids.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? As they get older, they become more aware of who we are, what we do, and kind of watch more of what we say. Now, how do you feel about that? You know, having kids.
Before Kanye West was taken away from us and cloned and arrested because he said that, we're not stepping up as fathers in this nation. We're not stepping up as fathers. We don't know what we're doing as fathers because our fathers was taken from us. When he said that, he was gone from us. You know what I'm saying? The white pastor, you know what I'm saying? Goldstein or whatever his name is, you know what I mean? And he was standing there telling us.
Goldstein?
Yeah, and he was standing there telling us what was going on. And I was like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, that makes sense. And he put the hit out on that man visibly to save his ass and his whole empire, to keep on mass manipulating. Then we didn't see Kanye West and his body no more. So that means to tell you like this, you look at a person like music and you think he can just sing and that was just the ability.
Music has a lot of talent. Music Soul Child. That's
Music Soul Child is the real Kanye West. So you have to understand.
You believe that?
I know it.
How so?
It has to be. I said it so. And who the sun sets free is free indeed.
Are you saying they make the same type of music?
No, I'm saying there's different kind of elements to a person's life. He's tied into Lucifer. It's okay. He ain't did nothing to me.
So it's one, you would say one industry, and everyone who is at the top, they do business together
with Lucifer
and keep everyone else out.
Yeah.
So basically you're saying that there's absolutely gatekeepers that keep you or someone.
There are no more gatekeepers if I can identify them. That's why this show at the Casa Marino nightclub on the 22nd is going to be so epic. Everybody is going to come out, see what's going on, see what we talked about, bro, because we don't got no time to play.
No time to play.
We just want to see new talent, and that's about it.
Man, you're a household name, so a lot of people would want to be around you in your presence and see your aura. You know what I'm saying? You're real. You're down to earth. You know what I mean? Straight up. Family man, and you just handle business. You know what I mean? What's that like to have to audition for a movie and go in and do the business?
I'm not Will Smith. I don't want to be Will. I don't want to be Will Smith. You understand what I'm saying? But can you blow my mind? That's what the fuck I mean. If you don't look at that bitch and see that's Will Smith, I promise to God, nigga, you are fucking delusional.
You like that song?
Can you take my mind from me?
That's one of the ones for you.
I love that shit.
Don't get us blocked, man.
All right, fine. Fuck it.
Man, what Orlando are we going to get? You know what I mean? Because you're like, there's obviously different sides of you, but it's like, what Orlando are we going to get? What can they expect from you?
The Orlando that definitely sees what they want, not what I want. And you know, that's pretty cool. I understand what the universe wants.
Yeah.
The universe will tell you, like my brother, his name is Stone Paxton. I don't know if y'all know about Stone Paxton, but watch out. Stone Paxton taught me about the universe and how the universe moves. And if you speak negative in the universe, we gonna get your ass.
We gonna get your ass.
You feel what I'm saying? And you don't even know that's you.
We gonna get your ass.
You keep talking that shit, we gonna get your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Get your ass,
and that's it. So, and my big brother don't play. I love Stone Paxton. I love Timothy Harrison. I love Aaron Dotson. You know, these are people that I pattern my life after. And I think on stage, we're gonna have some fun. You know what I mean? It's not about me. It's about the people coming out.
For sure, the artists
and the artists and stuff like that. And of course, we're gonna get some vaginas in the audience. You know what I'm saying? Some bops, daps. You know what I'm saying? In the audience. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just all about the people that actually step on stage and actually step off of the platform that they do every day. They step on this whack platform that they think they can never get out of or step off of every day. It's about them. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
You know, it seems like the world is getting harder. Prices are going up. A lot of people are out here struggling. You know what I mean? People are having a hard time just paying rent, just putting extra food on the table. How do you feel about those things? Is that something you think about?
If they would give us an opportunity, well, this is why
people struggling.
Well, there's nobody really struggling. They're only struggling in the mind.
Talk about it.
You can manifest anything that you would choose to manifest, but those people that actually know that, you know, I mean, Kamala Harris is talking about giving free vegetables now. You go into certain places and they're giving you free water.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the presidential election right now, or you got
about
Trump
free
and
water
Kamala
and
Harris?
free vegetables being implemented in people's way to be president? I feel like the White House hears me. I feel like the White House hears us for once.
You feel like that's enough to start giving out like vegetables and the water and stuff like that?
Well, if we get Kamala Harris as president, maybe I can go to Neverland. You know what I'm saying? If we can get Donald Trump to fall back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's not about like, we just got to make sure we know what we're doing when we do vote.
Yeah.
Do you want somebody that has been there for you when you didn't even know they were there? Or do you want somebody that's been there on a mass level and you already know they're going to come with that toupee and it's all about you having to pay? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I mean, I just feel like, I'm voting Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what's good for me. I feel like that's what's good for the people. Our people that have been in this array of bullcrap for so long. And when you're talking about the women that have bodies that she's speaking for them to speak up for themselves. That's awesome. That's cool to me. There's no president that I've seen that's been sticking up for these women. I mean, screw being the first woman president that's African American. Let's talk about
first woman, period.
And my thing is, it's like, I just feel like if they're going to make sure that things like that happen, that's amazing.
It is very amazing if she's able to win and become president of the United States. With all of the politics in that, you mentioned Trump. We're talking about Kamala Harris. Trump has done some things in the past which we all know is pretty questionable. Kamala as well, in her past. Now, I know in America we give people a second chance. How do you feel about, Trump being a felon and still being able to run for president?
We're all felons. I don't give a about him being a... That's not relevant to me. What's relevant to me is what people say when they mean it. When you say F Trump, what you really mean by that? Did he do something to you? And that whole campaign is why we don't got people like Nipsey Hussle.
But what about him being president, but we have felons who can't get an actual real just making sandwich jobs?
Man, he can't be the president. The man put a hit out on Nipsey Hussle is what I just told you.
Elaborate on that.
The man put a hit out on Nipsey Hussle is what I just told you. I'm not voting Donald Trump. He killed Nipsey Hussle.
For me, I'm torn right now. If I'm just being honest, I'm torn between two people.
Who came out with the song called "Fuck Donald Trump"?
That's YG.
Okay, all right.
Come on.
Who's wearing the skin?
I hear you. It's
Oh,
deeper than skin.
when I hop out, you hop in.
It's, you know, if we go there, it's deeper than skin. We have to figure out who's actually going to be able to make some change. You know, that's what it's really about at the end of the day.
The change can't be about, okay, so Obama been talking about change. Oprah been talking about change. When we look inside the mirror, it has to be because we looking inside the Bible. That is your daily spiritual food. If you're not reading your word, if you're not in your word deep, and if you're not understanding that this word is real, you're not going to feel how I feel. You're not going to understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that's going on is coming straight from out the Bible. We don't got nothing to fight for. We don't got nothing to... All the army people, the CIA, the FBI, everybody is in a spiritual war. They're protecting Jesus Christ. And if he falls off, we all fall off.
Well, if all of those people are protecting, why are they pushing them out of schools? Like, you know, you could barely even say God or Jesus right now, just period. People are afraid to say it. It's almost taboo. People say the universe.
The only reason why is because he won't kill anybody. He won't kill nobody. If he kills anybody, then they get the body. Now,
who gets the body?
Everybody. But if he allows it to go on and he just keeps it going and understand that people must try, then cool. It's okay. Some people have to try, bro. Some people are monkeys, for real. Some people are actually pelicans. Some people are actually ants. Some people are actually dogs. Some people are actually jaguars. Some people are actually lions. Some people are actually polar bears. Some people are actually pandas. You look at the people and you look at their skin, and you look at their faces, and you look at the different races, and you understand what's going on. You don't understand the person until you see that they have all this money, right? You know, all this money, and next thing you know, you get around this person, and they start looking like an animal.
They say that, you know, people
you see it all in their face.
Look like they're dogs and they're animals.
Yeah,
like
bro. This one person just got this face looking like he got this in his face, and he can't never be around from this time to this time. And this is what's going on in our world, bro.
All of the things that you say and that you speak on, I mean, can you honestly say that that's not the reason that you haven't, with all the talent that you have, because you can sing, you can dance, you can do all of these things. You're very talented, but for some reason, I don't know what it is, but you haven't been in another movie or anything like that.
Well, I'm not barking. Is it because... I'm not barking. I'm not crawling. I'm not bending over. I'm not flying. My face don't look like nothing but what came out my mama's pussy, nigga. That's why. And I'm holding on because I believe in God. I'm holding on because I believe in the people. I'm holding on because I believe in Major Payne. I'm holding on because I believe in Jamie Foxx. I'm holding on because I believe in everything that I did with Raven. I'm holding on because I know we're taking audiences. I took everybody from Zeus. Ain't nobody watching that shit no more if Orlando's not on it. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with that?
Well, Ray J is the real Libby. And he beat up Sammy Davis Jr. in his body.
So, do you think that you could work with Zeus in the future?
I mean, they infiltrate everything that I tend to love. That's what I tell you. I know I can work with Zeus in the future. But I'm damn sure when they infiltrate, if they're that bold, I'm going to post. I didn't post Natalie Nunn's pussy. I post Will Smith's pussy. And Natalie Nunn's body.
You were definitely a star on the show. on Zeus Network.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interested in getting into more reality TV? Because I'm sure people want to follow what you got going on and shit like that.
We'll sit down and and talk about that off camera. But what we did with Zeus, they sat me down. We had a conversation, and I pitched them a script that I wrote, and it's awesome. Somebody over at Zeus called Nick Cannon and tried to give it to Nick, and I told Nick, suck my dick, nigga. You got me fucked up. Can't have my script, nigga. On my mama. You nigga, you try to take my script, bro. I wrote that shit, bro. Bro, Natalie called me, nigga. Natalie called me and told me, bro, nigga, you got me fucked up, bro. You got me fucked up. Natalie called me and told me, bro, you got me fucked up. You can't be playing games like that, Nick.
So Nick Cannon tried to take your script
You
wrote.
That I wrote, bro.
How so?
Nigga, nigga, he got the bread. I got bread. He got bread. Kevin Hart got bread. Will Smith got bread. All these niggas is playing games. We all playing, bro. And I ain't going out without something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's, I mean, I love Nick, bro, but that was foul. Nick didn't have to try to come and backdoor me like that. I think that all in business, it's all out of business. And I love you, Nick. You know I love you, man. But that was a cold back door. They probably try to change the name of the show and then have me come be a guest star. Like, nigga, this your script. And I can't do nothing about it. Like, nigga, you think I'm broke, nigga?
Did you reach out to him and see if that
I got on TikTok.
Worked?
I got on TikTok and I expressed my feelings. I had landed out there. I went to go see my big brother Uchi Wally. Prince Uchi. Shout out Prince Uchi. I went to the compound. I had a powwow, and I flew back out to go. That's when I pitched the show and stuff, and it was real cool, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't no big time element of negative energy, but it was definitely like, okay, well, we're gonna just put you up in the hotel and everything like this and everything like that, and there was no callback. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense to know that that right now everything's on hold because they know I can play. Like
Does that happen often in the industry where someone will pitch a movie and then someone will take their idea?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you know who to pitch to?
It depends on who you're trying to pitch to. If you're trying to pitch to somebody, then you can pitch to somebody based off of how you can contact them. Like you said, how can you get Wiz Khalifa? I said, I'm gonna call Eugene Jones. How can you you want Will Ferrell? I'm gonna call Angelina Thomas. These are people that are in their downtime, that I know them in their downtime, and they will do things for me for a little bit of nothing, but they ain't gonna do it for free. And it depends on the investor. We're not playing. I have a lot of friends that are still here. I got Sammy Davis Jr. still here. I got Frank Sinatra still here. I got Lucille Ball still here. You know what I mean? I got a lot of people, baby. I got Prince still here. I got Michael Jackson still here. It's a lot of people still here. Joseph Jackson, Tina Turner, and it's
when you went on
Ike Turner. It's gonna be a party in heaven, baby.
When you went on Dr. Phil, what was that about?
Well,
what was that about when you went on Dr. Phil, man? You had the contacts in,
That was the first introduction of me and Natalie Dunn. So, she felt bad, so she turned bad, did a little thing, but, in her tranny world, Dr. Phil is Natalie Nunn. and I, you know, I love the fact that she saved the bullshit by coming to get me. You know what I'm saying? When I was about to burn the house up and, you know, held this and all that. You know, I was doing my thing and you know, she definitely came and got me. And then while I came out of jail, she turned into Rihanna and did the whole Super Bowl. And I was like, wow. You know what I mean? Darling, angel face, I love you for that. But the thing is, you know, just to keep it going, you know, the only person that can do that is Bill Clinton. So, like I said, the trans world is dangerous. You don't want to play with the ex-president. And that's Natalie Nunn. I've learned my lesson, yeah.
We were talking about, you know, politics earlier. You know what I mean? And just kind of what both sides are bringing to the table and the things. And I brought up, like, hey, Trump is a felon, but he's able to run for president. We have people who have been in prison, nonviolent crimes and things like that, where they can't even get a job working at a supermarket or something like that. Like, I know you don't really dive too deep into the politics that I know of, but how do you feel about that situation? I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with people acting like they're not white. And I don't agree with people acting like they're not black. See, when you sell your soul, you're able to do anything you want to do. And you go to the God, which is Lucifer, of this nation and in this realm, and you go and get whatever you want. But what you don't realize is you don't really have whatever you want, because he has what you wanted. You wanted to be successful in this form. Don't let him take that from you. And that's all. You know what I'm saying? You can't shed your skin to be different unless God has changed you. Like they killed me. It's like, okay, I understand I'm in a different body. I may not look like Michael Jackson. I may not look like Martin Luther King. I may not look like Jesus. I may not look like Orlando Brown. I may not look like it. I may not even smell like it. I may not walk like it, may not talk like it, but oh Lord, it's me. It's me. And that's what, you know what I mean? And I gotta wear that. I gotta feel good in that. Like Octavia Spencer, beautiful in her own skin. You know what I mean? Walking like a woman, like a queen. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. You gotta know what you mean when you step out and do these things. That's all, man. It has nothing to do with yourself.
So you say God has helped you be more free?
Well, I would say
mentally?
that Lucifer has showed me certain things. But my Father who dwells in heaven has showed me all things.
Hair. Is that, you know what I mean? Like
a tiger. A tiger that wants to be a lion.
He said a tiger that wants to be a lion.
A little bitty tiger that's roaring like he want to be a lion. Oh my Lord.
Listen.
We got something going.
Listen, I was watching your interview, man, with Charleston White on the Danza Project. You know what I mean? That was a dope interview. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, how was it working with someone that's polarizing like Charleston White? For you two to be on camera at the same time, that was magic.
Well, the thing with me is, I thought it was amazing because, you know, when I fucked Charleston White, he was like, and his eyes start going to the middle, and I was like, damn, am I hitting that spike? Let me see you come up a little bit. See my eyes go cross-eyed? I was hitting that spot. I don't know if I made the nigga go cross-eyed, but I promise to God, that nigga gave that pussy up.
You were saying that you got busy with Charleston White. Mm-hmm. Stop it.
He gave me that pussy. He, you know, kind of like, you know, Bow Wow. Bow Wow is different. I told you that. But see, you know, when you fucking on Wanda Sykes in a man's body, you better know it.
Did you have any expectations when you went to do that interview? Did you?
No, I just had fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was working with some cool people. I know Charleston White to be Lucifer, and then I also know that Denza is definitely Satan. It was cool to work with them, and they didn't kill me. They set me up, and it was cool. I had fun. That's all I can tell you, bro. I had fun, but I almost lost my life.
When you say set you up, what do you mean?
Nigga, they had to give me my bread. You had to run my bread, bro. They had to run my shit. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't supposed to be no verses or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We went and we was running on the treadmill and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "How you feel about Charleston White coming to the interview, man?" You know what I'm saying? I was like, "That's cool. Fuck it, let him come on and get some of this money." And this nigga talking about some and I was like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool, bro. Like, what the fuck you on? Like, but at the same time, you know, a black man saying he from the KKK, and that, you know what I'm saying, and all this, and he, you know, that, you know, it's something going on. You know what I'm saying? And I just enjoyed dealing with him. I would like to do a movie with him anyway, cause you know what I'm saying. My fan base
That'll
is
be something to see.
Yeah, well, my fan
That'll
base
be
is waiting
something
to
to
see something solid. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of people trying to take me down or whatever the case may be, however they may feel, I want to work with them, man, because I've been here before them. Yeah. I gotta act right and I gotta show right, regardless of what they trying to do or what the plan may be. I gotta do right. I got a lot of people watching me, bro. You dig?
You know, I only know from what I've seen on the internet, but Charleston White, you know what I'm saying? He says some true things, and then there's things that's like, wow, like, how can you say those things? For you, because both of you are like in your element, and this isn't a comparison, this is just the mindset of people who think on different levels. And you know
when you bring certain shit up, it means that's what the element is. When you say certain shit, that's like when I do certain interviews and they keep bringing up the R word. Blood, I'm way beyond that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my main thing is, I'm like, that's what the people be watching. My reaction to the same questions over and over about the same thing. I'm not finna sit here and talk about this man for 30 minutes.
Come on. You do a lot of jogging.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something that you know, you've been heavy in. What got you into like jogging more? Because,
man, before I did the Bad Boys John, man, I had to get my mind right. I was in jail for 3 months before you know what I'm saying? I was in jail, bro. I was fucked up. They kidnapped my baby mama. They kidnapped my wife. They kidnapped my kids. Nigga, I was about to burn the house down. Nigga, look at the story. I was about to burn that shit down. And I went to jail for 3 months. And Natalie came and got me. So I'm just letting you know, like, some shit don't sit well with how certain people rock, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, some people just ain't gonna let certain things go down. And some people don't know that, you know what I'm saying, the elements that are beyond them, they can beat just by being themselves. You know, past 25 people die. That means your eyes fully awaken and your mental is fully ready to understand what's going on. I'm 36 now. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like my frontal lobe is definitely equally balanced. And I can't deal with the tolerance of people that don't understand that it's time for people to get what they want. And a lot of people just want to see me. Yeah, man. And that's going to be on the 22nd at the Casa Marino nightclub, baby.
22nd, you know it. Arizona Summer Jam.
You dig? Arizona Summer Jam.
Arizona Summer Jam.
Yeah, man.
You doing that, it means a lot for the state of Arizona. A lot of people have been tapping in, you know. Big names been hitting the DMs like, hey, what's going on with this? This is big.
Bro, I was telling you earlier, no bullshit, you feel me? I was telling you early, bro, Summer Jam wasn't popping until LA had Summer Jam, and it was Big Boys Neighborhood. Bro, when Summer Jam was going on, bro, we talking about like it was going down. You had Steve Harvey, you know what I'm saying? It was huge, bro.
Come
like
on.
Right now, man, you start something because I feel like they didn't have nothing else to go off of, bro. They didn't, you know, I know it's in different cities, but nobody took it to the next level by saying, you know what, I'm going to do this with the state.
With the state.
It was always just Summer Jam. And if you go to certain states, you might catch a party and then they say Summer Jam or whatever. I feel like you finna get Jumbotrons, bro. I feel like the creators of Summer Jam, I feel like Big Boy is finna call you, bro. Like, I feel like it's finna be real, real good.
I would definitely,
you know, and it's like, you gotta go to Coachella for Coachella. I feel like Summer Jam gonna just have to be in Arizona.
I thought about when I did it. I thought about the artist, the opportunity to be able to create a platform like that. So when Goldmouth hit me, like, hey, I'm tapped in with Orlando Brown, I was like, let's make it happen. There's moments that really last forever. They make a huge impact. You've had a lot of those moments. How do you continue to, like, try to create those moments when sometimes you may feel, I don't know how you feel, but when you may feel like, man, I don't want to do this shit no more. Do you ever feel like that?
No,
like, how do
it's
you
the
keep going?
atmosphere. It's the atmosphere, sir. It's the atmosphere, sir. You know, if I choose to work at McDonald's, I can't say I don't want to flip no more burgers, my nigga. I chose.
Nah, that's, hey, come on.
If I choose to play soccer, I can't say my foot hurt and I don't want to kick no more balls. That's what I chose. It's very, very important what you choose to do for the rest of your life. And just make sure you have fun doing it.
You got to make sure you're having fun doing it. And you got to do it to the best of your ability, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Have you thought of getting into, like, producing? Like, talk about that.
I mean, I just be humble, man, and every day is every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just be cool. Hopefully something comes. I've been talking about doing something, like, we all have dreams and aspirations and stuff like that. So I'm pushing for, like, MIB. You know what I'm saying? I think it's 6 or 5 or so, I don't know. I'm pushing for that. I'm pushing for the Orlando Brown show. A lot of people are. Definitely pushing for Back to the Future. So we'll see, man. We'll see, man. As far as dreams,
are these movies that you're actively
working on
right now?
Yeah, in conversation with the ancestors that created these beautiful monuments that turned into empires, and I better be very careful.
Why do you say that after saying all of that good shit?
Because I better be very careful if I want to be able to do it. Flat out. Better watch my ass.
It's not easy, is it?
Nope.
Nothing comes easy.
Oh, no.
Trying to make it in the game.
Learned my lesson.
You're gonna be tested.
Definitely told you. Better watch my ass. Yeah.
You having a larger vision now, you know, than someone just stepping into the game, you know, may have a hit record or something. You know what I mean? They're coming in, you know, their focus is so, you know, kind of solely on one thing. You having years in the game where it's broad. How has that experience helped you continue to be where you're at now, still creating, being active?
When I walked up on Usher on the set of Moesha, and he had that Usher chain on for the first time, them first little diamonds he had, you know what I'm saying? And I walk up to him like, "What up, Ush?" And he was like, what's up, man? What's up, man? You know what I mean? You know, shout out J Lack, you know what I mean? James Lackey, and, you know, that's a little bro. He's a little bro. And, yo, man, he used to come to the set, man, come check me out. You know what I'm saying? Man, he come check me out, man. You know, and then, man, I love them boys, man.
Those moments have shaped kind of
I love them
who
boys.
you are. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
You know, you talk about a lot of harmful things that people do to children in those industries and things.
Mm-hmm.
When you were young playing Tiger, did you experience any of that? Firsthand?
No, I was not allowed to be touched. I was not allowed to be around people. I was not allowed to be talked to. I was allowed to do my job. Only house I went to was Damon Wayans, my second dad. I went to Damon's house. That was it.
Damon Wayans, you know, is a legend. Did you like kind of grow up? You say that's like second dad.
Yeah.
So you grew up kind of learning from him and seeing what he
got
did
his
in the
mouth.
game.
I picked up his mouth. Because he
What
was.
do you mean?
Well, I learned. Well, I was. I don't know if you remember Wayne Head.
I remember one hit.
I'm Wayne Head. Okay, we'll sip together on that.
I remember Wayne Head.
Yeah.
Legendary Wayne.
I'm Wayne Head, and so I'm Wayne Head. I'm the voice you was listening to, and so that's his life story. Damie. Okay, that's his life story. He would hire me for everything. He hired me for everything except for my wife and kids. They gave him everybody but me. They gave him everybody but me. And so my main thing was, you know, I had fun with the my wife and kids saga by, you know what I'm saying, I was in school and I got out early, got in the car, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out early, gave me, and it said my wife and kids. Now, the cool thing was, before that, I was in his house, came downstairs, and he was actually writing it on the computer. And it said my wife and kids. He was eating papaya and lemon juice. It was awesome. And so, just to turn that from something on a computer to something that got me out of school, man, it was a blessing to do that audition and didn't get it. But at the same time, to be able to be Damie was a blessing.
So I can only assume that you grew up around the other Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it like just being around all of that success? You know what I mean?
Marlon and Sean and Kim and
the
everybody.
whole family.
Quietest person is Kim, but you got Marlon. Marlon is the person that's gonna talk to you all the time. He'll talk to you. Sean ain't gonna tell you nothing. Sean ain't gonna tell you nothing. Keenan, he'll give you a hug. Keenan to give you a hug, and all the kids are not allowed to talk to nobody. So, yeah.
Man, that has to be like that is dope as hell. You know what I mean? Like, what's something that, you know, you see now, because you're in the culture, you're out here, you know what I mean? You help others. What's something that you could say to the kid that's like right now in the hood, wants to be an actor, you know what I mean? Wants to pursue that goal, but really don't know how to get started?
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Nah, you don't want to be no actor. You don't want to be no singer. You want to be an astronaut. You want to be a scientist. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a lawyer. You don't want to be no actor. You don't want to be no singer. You don't want to do nothing in entertainment. Focus on things that are natural and that are from God. God-given things that you can do if you just apply your mind.
You're like tearing up while you're saying that, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's real. It's real.
I don't want them hurt. Yeah.
Like, talk about that, man. Like, the kids. You care about the kids, man. Where is that coming from? You know what I mean? Is it thinking about your kids? Like,
Think about yours. Mine's already been through it.
It's real.
So, you know, just be careful, bro, when you coming for Michael Jackson's house. Just be careful for when you coming for Prince's clothes. Be careful, you know, when you asking God for certain things and the universe is moving in your favor, you gotta just be careful with what you're doing. You gotta be careful with what you're asking for. And you're not gonna just get music, and you're not gonna just get TV very easy. These demons come very swiftly. Very swiftly. You ain't gonna be able to live. They don't want you on stage. They do not want you on stage. They don't want you singing. You can't do it. It ain't up to you. But if I'm able to, that means that I fought for you.
That's solid. There's nothing else need to be said about that. You know, that's solid right there, you know. This is somebody that I just met, you know what I mean, in Orlando, and he's been so solid, like just straightforward, honest, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that transparency on some realness, because I do have a daughter that I really care deeply about, and I'm there, you know what I mean? So whenever it comes about talking about the kids, yo, that's a real thing right there. And you growing up in that, because I wanted to be an actor, you know what I mean? I started working for talent agencies and things like that.
Denzel, if you don't knock it the fuck off, it'd be different if you wasn't. But you are. So I understand where you're coming from, but all angels pulled this interview out.
Come on.
And that's that, you know. All angels want me to be there on stage.
What's next?
That stage.
You working on
man,
music?
that stage. We only have goals and aspirations, man. Every day is not promised. I told you the goals and aspirations. Another nigga gonna keep trying to strum a fucking guitar. Bro. Nigga, we know what the nigga want can it happen. You know what I mean?
Listen, there's a lot of people who have never seen you, but they know who you are. So to be able to show up and show love and do what you do, come on. It's only getting greater. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna wear this same outfit. I'll wear the same outfit.
Wear that same outfit.
Okay.
Look, and we gonna see him there wearing the same outfit. September 22nd, Arizona Summer Jam, man. Brought to you by Arizona Talent Search, Big Homie Told Me Show, man. Gold Mouth. Listen, if you need a gold grill, listen, tap in with Gold Mouth, man. He gonna definitely get you right. Big Homie Told Me Show, Orlando Brown.
September 22nd. Let's get down.